In this video, we're going to tell you guys about one of the best banks to get a personal loan up to $100,000, and nobody's talking about it.
Okay, money magnets, we're talking about Umpqua Bank. Now, let us dive into some of these products and show you how to get to the bag. The first card is the Platinum credit card. Now, money magnets, we know how I feel about having a no interest rate card in your wallet. So if you're looking to jumpstart your business, or you have some credit cards that have a high interest rate and you can do a balance transfer, this is the card for you, because what it does is it gives you 0% interest for 18 billing cycles. Now, this is not one of those cards where you have to do your balance transfer within the first 90 days. This card gives you actually 558 days to do the balance transfer and still get the 0% interest. So that right there can be a cash flow changer, money magnets. Now, after you get the 0% introductory rate for 18 months, then the interest rate goes anywhere from 17.74% all the way up to 28.74%. Now, that interest rate is a little high, but you have to learn how to play the game by doing those balance transfers and taking advantage of the time that you do have. Now, Marvin, let's see what else they have to offer at this particular bank.
All right, Gloria, we're going to talk about the Everyday Rewards card. The great thing about this card, you're going to get points on just about everything. You get 4 times the points on dining and takeout and restaurant delivery, your Uber Eats and all that good stuff. All right, you get 2 times the points on grocery stores, gas station, and EV charging. Now, here's the part where you get a lot of points. You get 15,000 points up to $150 when you spend $500 in the first 90 days. That's pretty low when you think about it. Also, you get 1 times the points on all other eligible purchases, and you get 0% for 6 months. Guys, you really got to focus in on these 0% cards, because it's not what you make, it's actually what you keep. And look, guys, if you're looking to raise up to $250,000, we got a link in the description below that just came out. It's AI, and it can actually show you all the banks that you approved at, and we can do a free business strategy call with you guys to show you how we can help you. So don't miss out on that. But Gloria, let's tell them about the next card.
Okay, money magnets. Now, the next card is the Max Cash Preferred card. Now, with this particular card, it only gives you cash back in 2 categories. Okay, now with those 2 categories, it's within the first $2,000 in combined purchases each quarter. So that's every 3 months, money magnets. Okay, it also gives you a $150 bonus when you spend $500 in the first 90 days. It gives you 2% on one everyday cash back category of your choice, okay? And it gives you 1% cash back on all other purchases. Now, with this particular card, it's 0% interest, but it's only for 12 months. Now, this card also gives you a total of 366 days to be able to do that balance transfer. Like we always say, you want to make sure that you're getting cards that you can play the game with, and this is one of them. Now, your interest rate will go up to 18.49% to 28.74% after that introductory 12 months, okay? But Marvin, let's talk about what else they have to offer.
All right, guys, I want to make sure you like and share this video. Also, comment below if you have any experience with Umpqua Bank. And guys, let us know in the comments, is this the type of content you want? This bank also has a business side. So if you guys want to hear about the business credit cards and the business products, look, like those comments up and let us know, hey, Marvin and Gloria, I want to hear more about business stuff as well as the personal. But let's jump into the travel rewards cards. With this card, you get 4 times the points on eligible travel, gas stations, and EV charging stations. All right, you get 1.5 points on all other eligible purchases. You can earn 25,000 bonus points when you spend $2,000 in the first 120 days. And this is one of the major perks that Gloria and I like. You get the airport lounge access. With this, you get 1,700 VIP lounges. And I'm not going to forget to tell you, you get no annual fee for the first 12 months. Now, after that, you're going to spend $99 a year. But when you think about these perks, it kind of takes care of itself, when you get a card like this. So this is an Elon-backed card. So keep in mind, guys, they're going to pull TransUnion, and the limits only go up to about 25,000. But with the 0% and some of the perks, I don't know. These are pretty good cards. All right, Gloria, let's tell them about the next card.
You know how I feel about holding black cards in your wallet. This right here is the Reserve Rewards credit card. Now, this card does have a fee on it, and it's $390. But you have to look at what you're getting with this particular card and weigh that. Is it worth paying the annual fee? In my opinion, Money Magnets, I think so, because it does give you the airport lounge access. Now, those airport lounges are starting to get really, really expensive. Yeah. So if you are a traveler, this could be a good card for you. Now, you can enjoy premium rewards and benefits plus 50,000 bonus points when you spend $4,500 in the first 90 days of having this card. You also get 6 times the points on prepaid travel booked directly through the reward center. So they want you to take advantage of their reward center. It's going to give you discounts and it gives you better pricing, okay? You also get 2 times the points on all other eligible purchases. Now, Money Magnets, this card APR is 18.74% all the way up to 28%. Now, your interest rate most definitely going to depend on your credit worthiness. But Marvin, let's talk about what else this particular bank has to offer, because I really like what they have going on right now.
All right, guys. Here's what you came for. If you want to hear about these personal loans and lines of credit, they have an express line that goes from $10,000 all the way up to $50,000. It has no origination fee. The interest rate is going to be right at 11.4. It's a variable interest rate, and a lot of this is going to depend on your credit score. And they have a $35 annual fee. So guys, when you're going for a line of credit or a loan of this magnitude, you definitely want to look at having over a 700 credit score. But Gloria, let's tell them about the executive line that they have.
Okay, Money Magnets. The executive line goes up to $100,000. This is what you've been waiting for. So no matter what you have going on, this is some money that can most definitely help you either consolidate some credit card bills or even start your business. I know that I had to get a line of credit to jumpstart my business. So this would be a good opportunity, Marvin, for you to start that business that you've been wanting to start for a long time. Now, the APR on this particular line of credit is 11.25, which I don't think is too bad, because you know you only pay for what you use. There's a $250 origination fee with this one, and it's a $75 annual fee every year to hold this particular line of credit.
And when you think about it, guys, if you have 4 or 5 credit cards that you're getting over your 30 or 40%, and the interest rate, say you've ran out of that 0% introductory rate, this could be a great way to consolidate everything, have one set payment, and then you got a goal to actually pay this off sooner. Because if you're just paying the minimum on credit cards, you might pay those credit cards for 10 to 20 years before they're actually paid off. So it's only 2 things I would suggest when you want to consolidate. That would be a personal loan or a line of credit or a home equity loan. And speaking of that, Gloria, let's tell them about all the real estate products that Umpqua offers.
Now, with the mortgages, they have fixed and adjustable rate loans. Now, adjustable rates are for those who want to get into a home and they know that they're going to refinance within 5 to 7 years, you know. So that right there can give you a little bit of a lower interest rate, and you can get that jumbo home that you're looking for, you know. But Marvin, let's talk about what else they have available.
Well, they do have programs for first-time home buyers. If you're looking for some kind of assistance or a low down payment, this could be a great source to buy your first home. But Gloria, let's tell them about the jumbo loans.
So for those of you who are looking to buy a big home, they do have jumbo loans. Like a lot of times when we're talking about FHA and loans to that nature, they do have a cap on those type of loans. A bank that offers jumbo loans could accommodate those who are trying to purchase a bigger home, basically.
Yep. And guys, if you're looking for a VA loan, 100% loan, if you're in the military, this can also be a great source, because for those who serve, you guys do need 100% loan. And they, you know, when you got a VA loan, you're also able to get a second home as well. But Gloria, let's tell them about those low down payment options they have.
Now, Marvin, one thing I love about this bank is because it does have a low down payment program.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for that, they have like FHA,
Yeah.
they have USDA, and they even have HUD. A lot of banks don't offer all of these different programs.
Right.
And these are programs that can help you, especially if you're a first time home buyer. This is good for those of you who are tired of renting, or you're a first-time home buyer. This is a good way for you to jumpstart by having a low down payment where you can get into a home. But Marvin, let's see what else they have.
All right, you guys, if you want to buy a vacation home or an investment property, Umpqua can help you with that as well. So they're providing extra loans besides your primary residence. And I'm sure on the investment property, you're going to have a lease or be ready to rent that property. But it could be great for Airbnb or some of the other programs where you can make short-term rental money, or you may want to go long-term rental. Umpqua is going to pull Equifax for the personal loans. All right, for the real estate, they're going to pull all three bureaus. And for the credit cards, they're going to pull TransUnion. So if I were you guys, make sure all three bureaus are above 700. Make sure you have less than 3 inquiries on all three bureaus. And also, guys, look at making sure that you don't have a fraud alert or a freeze. And then one thing we've noticed about a lot of people on their personal information, make sure you have all those old addresses deleted and you have your employment updated. Keep in mind, Umpqua is a great bank, but it's only located in the Northwest. They have about 50 billion in assets, so they seem like a really strong bank.
Yes.
And they're located in states like Washington, Oregon, Idaho, California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, and don't forget Colorado. So anybody out west, you ought to take a look at this bank.
Hold up. I have a gem.
What you got, Glove?
Okay, Money Magnets, if you're looking for a credit union that accepts everyone and has high limits, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.